Okay,
No
so
problem.
looking here at the tree, it should be. How do I exit it? Do I have to go down? Oh, do I have to go down this road actually? Oh, that's a little bit irritating. I thought I was on the right way, but apparently not. So wonder what that anime would do. Will you give me some good animes to see? Maybe? You have anything? Can I do anything with her now? She's glowing, and nothing? Shadow barrel, yeah? There we go, talk to her! Oh. Caldera de Basri. The squad is an body of an elderly dwarf woman dangles from a thin, crooked broad that sags at the tug of the noose. The bloated purple flesh of her neck, worn away at patches like moth-eaten linen, bulges over the robe that suspended her, and her lifeless head lolls forward readily from one side to the other when the breeze shifts. You perceive a faint glow around her that casts no light on its surrounding, but there is tepid warmth to it. You feel somehow that you could reach out and touch it, not with your hands, but with some aspect of yourself that has no worldly dimension. So, you mean like when I did with the paladin, I will see something from the soul? I guess it's something like that. So reach out for the woman! Tell me the enemy! Ooh, yeah, see, it's all around me. You take a deep breath, clearing your mind, focusing on your objective. As you exhale, you feel yourself spreading out toward a hanging woman, perceiving all that lies between you and her with a new, unfamiliar awareness. Once you have expanded enough to reach her, there is a sudden jolt to your mind, a ringing electric surge of images and words and sounds. Involuntarily, you shut your eyes and feel yourself being pulled down to some deeper consciousness, in a space occupied only by you and the hanging woman, and when you open them again, she's staring at you, with eyes clouded in a milky fog, her body still swaying in the wind you no longer feel from a tree that stands planted in a misty void. The woman gives a slow nod to her head, and the robe creaking as she does so, and she smiles at you.
Have you come here for me, dear, or have you gotten lost? Ah, it is both, I think. Yes?
Well, yeah, I'm a little lost at all times, and I came for you. Am I imagining this? No, you're not, but let's go through the option.
No, I think not. A pity that. It would be simpler. A mercy even. To not have to wander anymore, no? Alas, we are here, you and I. Wherever here may be.
Yeah, and you're dead. So, well, how are you able to speak to me?
Is that what we're doing? Perhaps it just seems that way. Perhaps it is the easiest way for your mind to make sense of it.
Yeah, probably.
I think it is a very good choice.
Yeah, I don't really think we're speaking either. He seems to be doing some crazy mind shit. I need to understand something that's happened to me. I think I survived a bivouac. Do you know why there will be? I want to know something. I don't need to care about her. I need to understand something that's happened to me. She nods, a look of pity on her face, as though consoling a child. Really? Okay, maybe I should have gone for the bivouac. I hate the pity there from her.
The world looks a little different than it used to, is that it? Feels like you're noticing things for the first time that have always been there.
Yeah, something like that. I seeing the dead.
You have seen past the shroud. It only takes an instant. Your soul remembers, yes? Remembers how it sees when it leaves the body, like being reminded of a dream you had forgotten. You are a watcher now, and a watcher you will stay.
Well, Actually, I think I was a watcher before all that happened also, cause, well, I died, and then it said, the watcher has died, so, yeah, it was before. You lied to me, dwarf woman! Or it's just something they should have think about in the game, don't spoil it! Don't spoil yourself. Yeah, what's a watcher? Someone that watches, of course.
What indeed? Long hours have many animancers spent studying such things. Not I, though.
So you
Not
work
I.
less.
I'll tell you what I know, though, since fair is fair. And here we are, visiting, you and I, and it reminds me of better times.
Yeah, most times are probably better than when you're hanging in a tree.
Souls pass on. Some say through Audra stones, which are the blood veins of the world. They leave the world for a time and are reborn into it. Sometimes more than they were before, but usually less and seldom the same. For all souls there is a time where they do not live, yet have not passed on. And those souls roam the world, same as you or I, either leaving or lost. But no one sees them because they have forgotten how.
And I remember because I was more or less dead there for a moment. Yay!
A watcher sees, though, knows what to look for. And sometimes they know a person just by looking at them, know where they've been in ages past when their bodies were other bodies. See memories even their owner can't recall. A wonder to behold when all goes well. A wonder!
And I curse at other times, but we say a wonder, yes, it's a wonder. When all goes well. Yeah, sure.
Oh, nothing to be afraid of, I'm sure. It's just much to take in for some. Sometimes there's trouble sleeping or other difficulties.
She smiles at you reassuringly, fanning out a tuft of long whiskey that sprouts from one of her cheeks. Well, we had some trouble there with the nightmares, and we seem to be going a little bit crazy also because of it, yeah. I think it has a toll on our mind quite a bit.
You should see old Merwald. He could tell you much more than I. A watcher just like you.
He's...
Helped many in his day. Took up in an old keep no one would claim. Not far, not far. Kadnua, beyond the Black Meadow. He will welcome the company.
Okay. So, sure, I think I survived a Biawak. Do you know why that would be?
Did you now, dear? My, that would be something, wouldn't it? Could be luck, could certainly be. A storm can be a careless thing.
Okay.
Or maybe it got its hands around your soul but couldn't pick it up. A soul can be heavy if it stayed in one piece through its time. Strong souls, we call them in the trade. Cold, I mean. Called them. Those days are all behind me now.
Well, you can call them still. You're helping here, right? You said you're so... Really? Did she? When? When did she do that? Is it when they said they usually became lesser? And sometimes they become something stronger, but usually lesser. When you think about it then, wouldn't everything be like generating and... Maybe that's why there's so many Hollowborn, cause there are no that becoming souls that become so great as humans anymore, now becoming something lesser. Or maybe, yeah, you said so, so.
Oh, yes. Entropy. Rimagan's work. We know little of why or how. We lose pieces of ourselves when we die and pick up pieces of others when we are born again, but less than what we lost. We tried to stop it with the animantic sciences, but with little success. No.
Okay, let us...
A very small few resist Rimergan's influence and stay together through some force of defiance, at least for a time. But they all succumb eventually, I think.
Not me, though. Right, that's why my soul was so heavy, so fat and heavy I could... Do we... Well, we talked to everything else about you. Sure, tell me something about you. Do you have any good animes?
Me? I'll bore you to tears, though.
Okay. That's I want to know. What's an animancer? Do you watch anime?
A student of the soul.
Oh, student of soul.
Something so basic, yet so poorly understood. But so many breakthroughs have been made in my lifetime. Had been. To hear the locals tell it, we're a gang of soul manglers that preys upon the weak-minded. And the worst of us are...
But not you, right? You're not trying to trick me? Anything? No? Hopefully.
But the best of us? The best? Inspirations. Miracle workers. My parents were soul twins. Miserable before they met, empty inside. It was an animancer who helped one find the other. Turned their lives around. You wouldn't believe the stories. Amnesiacs helped to remember their lives. The suicidal brought back from the brink of oblivion. The elderly afforded extra moments to say their goodbyes. How soon we forget when we're afraid.
Well, maybe you didn't do all that. That's why they didn't hang you, because you seem like one of the scam ones.
It's a fascinating science. A fascinating time to be alive in a place like Deerwood that does not control the research, no? I love the Valian Republics for many things, but their recent caution will leave them behind, I fear.
Okay, so those two. No, do I have other questions?
Of
No,
course,
farewell.
dear.
Farewell, dwarf woman. Galdreda de Banersi.
Goodbye, my dear. It was lovely visiting.
Caldara glosses her eyes and her head slumps forward over the nose, and your surroundings seems to bleed into your vision from some unknown place of waiting. Whoa! Oh, Alot! Alot looks at you through narrow eyes. Are you alright? You seemed lost just now. Yeah, coming there, standing there for a moment and then just wake up. I'm a watcher! Oh. His arch eyebrow raised into his hood. Well, that is interesting. He gives you a sly grin. And I expect this has something to do with the hooded figure in the ruins, In any case, I appreciate your honesty. Since we're traveling together, it's probably wise for us to share these things. Do you know anything about watches? Sure thing. Only that they're rare and they seem to have unique insight into certain soul conditions. As you demonstrated. Okay, let's continue on then. The old watcher traveled to Kedanua. I guess that's somewhere, not on this map, but somewhere past the Black Marshes they told us about. Well, like Gilda Vale. Ah, there, Kedanua. That's quite a bit away. Do we have anything else here to do in this? Vision and Whispers. Yeah, that was the quest complete. Do we have any other quests here we need to do? We have the old watcher, no? That's all. What about that? He had more news, the Magister, whatever his name was, had more news for us when we were actually done. Either way,
17 and a half.
I want to visit the blacksmith here before we actually leave there for that. That might be something here to close the episode up with before we then travel away to a long way past. So what do we have here in this little smithy? Do you have anything good for me? I want to find something. I want to buy. Want to shop. I want a super weapon. Super awesome weapon of amazingness. Can I get that? Please? Please? Probably not though. That spear I have is actually pretty good though. It has that extra accuracy and all that. So let's see. We have someone there. Commoner, guard, apprentice, and this Harlan Oison, and Duganstinkler, so they might be something else, and guess this is the blacksmith, yeah. This two-man man is of an impressive build, towering over the countertop. His skin is the dusky blue of the deeper ocean, and his thick arms boost cordon muscle. Small, his frame a square face coated in smeared suit and arcing black tattoos alike. It's one of the Navi, the Avatar people. He offers you a broad smile as you approach. I see you, customer. Welcome, you're the first new face I've seen in quite some times. What can I do for you? What do you have here? You come to such strange time, Zuli. I am afraid the stock's not what it used to be, but with fine weapons and armor to offer yet. I'll fight right here at the Black Hammer. What happened? Well, isn't it all with a hollow bone and they started hanging everyone? Sure, anyway. We just don't have the supplies. Been expecting the next delivery for near on a week now, and haven't seen a sight of it. Have to expect they were eaten by bandits. The route southeast is traveling with them. And my workers ran off with the wagon themselves. Maybe to make some time. As if that lot would dare. Oh, he's right about the bunnies. The dire situation in villages like this and the exodus of the city's crowded far too many opportunities for unscrupulous sorts. Tutanonu scratches his lock, thinking. If you happen to be headed that way, maybe you could keep an eye out for supply wagon. Or my shipment at least. They be cutting through the Black Meadow, I expect. Only good road for it. And the Black Meadow is what we have to pass through to get to through that other place. As it is, most of our weapons go to his grace, Lord Radric. Totona glares at the nearby. And that's as it should be, but it doesn't lay much for outsiders. We just don't have the iron. Okay. I'll find you supplies, sure. Tutan understand you are my thanks. You bring those supply back and I'll have plenty more to offer you. A discount to start. Oh, and if you find my workers, tell them to hurry it up or they can take up farming instead. Wait. You know, I still wanted to see what we have to shop and sell. I'd like to see your wares, please. Of course, you find anywhere else, even though you didn't have too many. So, do we have anything we can sell, actually, or... Oh, jeans lens, yeah, we can go even other lenses. That's a two-handed, though, a pike, even. But it's really slow and... Oh, but it does have some better... And these are cheap ones, just the basic ones, if I just want to... No, wait. Morningstar, that... Oh, it's two-handed, that's why it does more damage. But I want my shield also, so... No... One-handed. 13 to 19 compared to... 13 to 19! Crush versus deflection or PS versus deflection, 5%. Oh! No damage reduction bypass, so it crushes the armor more or less. That might be good. Either way, let's just sell at the moment, cause we apparently get something better. No, sell. Let's just sell everything. We can save a torch, maybe. Wolfhide, is this the right place? Ah. Yeah, yes. Actually, Wolfhide might be something you can use for crafting. I keep them, for now at least. Oh, there we have a lots of armor to sell, apparently. Holy shit, that's a lot of money suddenly. Oh. Maybe we should save the helmet for him. I think that neck is useless. And all of these, they don't have any stats. They are just decorative. This is for crafting, so let that be a torch. That's what I have. Tattered urinal. Screwed leather. Keep it because it's useless to him at least. So trade! And now we're rich! Me and the money, let's fuck my honey. Okay, maybe not fuck that. Oh. That's not as good as I have, except it has Herald, but which gives 5 to all defenses. Okay, maybe pretty good. Oh, what? Okay, they exit our fight, or anyway. Or shopping anyway, because I pressed something wrong. Well, let's see if there are something else here in the town before we go to the Black Meadow to find that wagon and then travel through to that other watcher. The one supposedly really good and really old one, or whatever. So, if your character is reduced to 0, you're knocked out, but will get up with full endurance. Okay, so anything else useful here, I wonder?